This is a poem called Think.
What?
Think. I made you think! Have you seen the cows? Yeah, alright, we're in Westchester County and like this housewife. Damn it, he's late! Again! Where is he? Dinner's late! He's never on time! Blah, blah, blah! And the kid said, Mommy, Joey just pissed in the dog! Ding dong. Hi, honey, I'm home. What? You're late. I didn't tell you dinner's ready at 7. Ah! Blah, 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 blah. Babble, babble, babble. Ah! Wow, I'm sorry, dear. Well, I got some bad news. Well, we lost everything in the stock market today. What? You lost everything? I thought we had to put that money in there. Ah! Ah! Wow. Next day at work. Mr. Hall, you're late again! That makes 72 days in a row! I'm sorry the train was late, it won't happen again. It better not! Receptionist. Mr. Hall, your wife's on the phone. Oh, hi, honey, yeah. Hi, hey, Mr. Honey, yeah. Mr. Hall, you just lost that Sydney account. Yeah, honey, I gotta go, That's it, you're fired! Fired! Okay, I'm like his boss. And so Mr. Hall like loses his cool and strangles his boss. Wow! What did I do? I lost my cool, I murdered my boss! Wow! My suburban home, my family, my guns! So Mr. Hall jumps out the window of 783rd Avenue and falls 48 stories to his death. Wow. My career. Good worker. She works overtime. All the time. And on weekends too. And at night, at home, you fall asleep watching TV. He realized that she was growing up. She had her place. She knew what she had to be. I love you for my career. I love you for my career. I love you for my career. She had to travel to another town. Her job moved on and she moved with it. Financial security, you know it pays the bills. And at night, I'll be there by your side. But you know, our love will grow. But I can't wait, cause it's 1 at night, you have to be up at 6, put on the suit, and ride the subway commute. I love you but my career. I love you but my career. I love you but my career. Don't you understand? It's my career. Well, I'm gonna close with like a funk, get my funky bad self. You know, I was like walking down the stairway listening to James Brown on like a cassette recorder. Yeah, you know, James Brown. James Brown! James Brown! Huh! Funky stairway! Funky stairway! Climb those stairs over and over and over and over again! Every day! Yeah! Funky stairway! A funky stairway! Get down in the morning! I get up in the evening! Get down in the morning! I get up in the evening! Good God! Huh! Funky stairway! Funky stairway! Get down! Get up! Get down! Get up! Get down! Get up! Funky stairway! Ha! Ha! Take it to the bridge! Blah, 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 blah. I met you in the butt.
Energy progresses like the alchemist stone that changes all to gold. To find love within, to make all whole. It is the simple things in life we rediscover by being simple fools. Life is the growing bird. The substance, pure, living things. Divinity is when we let free work and play. Just to live today. Create the moment. We are born within the rising break of dawn today. The next poem I have is dedicated to my grandmother who died when I was 6, but I still dream about her a lot. And it's called Rock Soup. And Rock Soup is this old Jewish story. A guy came to a village and all he had was a knapsack and a rock. And he said, I'll make soup and I'll feed everyone. And he said, it's better if you have a carrot. And it's even better if you have an onion. And it's even better if you have a chicken. And by the time he finished, he had this wonderful thing. And this is Rock Soup. I am a survivor with deep roots. Is it on? Okay. I am a survivor with deep roots. Many generations of my ancestors have made rock soup so that their villages could thrive. All these stories of our grandmothers, how we begin and how there is all this endless stream. Outlaw and the good one, many generations and much good soup from rocks. I sit by the sea. I see its passage and the changing of seasons. Green to amber, russet crisp with spice and ambergris. Before the seasons change they molt. As snakes they shed their skin in autumn, sleep in winter to find new vigor in the slumber, wake from call. New beginnings and many endings. In spring you see the veining of the leaves, they have nourished the roots. One only sees a trail wanting to know the whole story. I reach my fingers between rocks to rich brown soil. What is it? I wish. I believe. I am the dreamer and the child. I remember my grandmother's scent in bottles of blue seltzer. In some way, it is the same scent of leaves stripped of flesh with brittle veining of the old. How we loved each other. There are words I wish I had time to say, experiences to share, the way only the old and the young can. All she knew in her life was service. And she was a wise old woman. I am glad to be her kin. She came from the Crimea in Russia when she was 16, alone in a new world. She saved most of her family from a great evil that swept the land. She planted gardens and bought land. It is the only permanent thing. I sometimes wear her clothes. I used to wear her perfume. It was old and precious, flowers of Kathmandu and jasmine preserved as scent in amber. She was old and I was very young. All I remember was this absolute love. When she died, they told me she fell asleep, and I still often don't sleep too well. I used to want to find her in my dreams. Now I know she is always there. I was her favorite, Rose, my grandmother, my heritage. In spring, irises grow in my mother's garden. They were from my grandmother's garden. I hope to see them flower in my children's dreams. my past. First, we're just going to do a little ditty that's an old song of mine. It's all the things we meant to do and all we meant to say, with every cornerstone unturned and how we find our way. How the traffic weaves its web, the lights and city fade, the subway cars run overhead, and soon it will be day. And when you touch my hand, as if you turn a key, look deep into my eyes with unsolved mysteries. And all we meant to do and all we meant to say, the rose will turn to blue, the sky will soon be day. We drink our coffee to the rim and walk the city streets again, and all we meant to do and all we meant to say, turn cornerstones and mysteries again, and laugh, and turn a key. I'm going to do maybe one or two more if I have time. Yeah, take. You can have this later too. No, I gave you one. This is called It Has Been Many Centuries. Oceans and worlds spin by, vast places of mottled light, warmth and the solidity of hair. Time could have been many centuries. Resting, waking, somersaulting, perfect rest and peaceful dreams. How I hold you in my arms, the way there is no exit. Strong smell of sweat, hairs awaking the fine line, teeth biting, awaking in many centuries, vast places with light, foliage lingering. I, you, we become a connection that ties me to you from my navel. Listening to overcome. A fine man lingers with flesh as the ocean. Thighs, fingers, embrace. I taste your sweat. Hills these fingers explore. What is our generation? Waking in the night with excitation. My pillow intoxicated with your sweat. I fall and dream, my lips fresh. Feathers of my breath again mouth my chin. I embrace holy. Can we journey on? Time waking and sleeping, the body enfolds. Electric. I, you, me, we, how? A slow undulation as fingers explore. My hands linger. A terrorist gorilla eats sweet fruit as deserted worlds spin by. Excitation over centuries. Bottles of port and champagne laid down in our youth. Take my face within your hands. What is that fragrant connection? Wafting balsam, floating in the ocean, where life tumbles and abandons. This face comes close in sure position over vast deserts in light. It has been many centuries. is from a series I've done called Temptation. I have a number of series. One's Purgatorio, that was when my father died. One is called Migration, that was given to